This is Abia COVID-19 update.
Abia COVID-19 update.
Well, more cases are expected to be reported in Abia State in the coming days because the state is testing even more. And as of today, more samples have been collected since the 67 were reported, and rapid response team after their contacts, tracing their contact as well. The state is has seriously ramped up testing as a result of contact tracing. And I need to let you know that in one day, Abia State sent more than 390 samples to the Nigeria Center for Disease Control Laboratory, and that probably represents the single highest volume sent by any state in the southeast in one day. Unfortunately, substantial number of people still have doubts about the reality of COVID-19, and as a result, keep exposing themselves needlessly to the virus. Many of them are asymptomatic and quietly spreading the virus unknowingly to others. Also, a lot of illegal movements into Abia State are still happening, with trade and commerce being a major pull. Anyway, welcome to the program. It's another edition, the third edition for the week Abia State COVID-19 update. My name is Michael Oni. On this program, we highlight daily reports of the Interministerial Committee on the Control of COVID-19, as well as Abia State Governor Okezie Ikpeazu's efforts in ensuring that the state is safe from the virus. This program is running simultaneously every weekday, Mondays through Fridays, on several radio stations in the state, on BCA 88.1 FM, Flow 94.9 FM, Vision Africa Radio 104.1 FM, Buzz 89.7 FM, and Real 99.1 FM. Now let's do the figures. More than 7.3 million cases of the novel coronavirus have been confirmed worldwide, including at least 413,000 deaths, while 3,606,125 persons have recovered. Nigeria yesterday recorded the new highest daily figure of confirmed COVID-19 cases, as 663 new infections were announced by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control. With the latest update, the total tally of infected people in this country rose to 13,464 from 12,801 reported on Monday evening, and 4 deaths were also recorded from the virus on Tuesday, bringing the total number of confirmed deaths from the virus to 365. Well, in Abia State, officially 16 persons have been successfully isolated and nursed back to good health, and reports have it that some persons run away from the response team. Well, if you fail to submit to testing, you just might be hurting yourself and your loved ones, because only those who know they are infected can be helped or help themselves. It is also important to know that self-medication is dangerous and might produce even more deleterious results than COVID-19. So let us take responsibility at individual level, and we will collectively be safe. Till date, we have 13,464 cases that have been confirmed in Nigeria. There are 8,893 active cases of those numbers. 4,206 cases have been discharged. 365 deaths have been recorded in 35 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Now, the 663 new cases are reported from 26 states. That's Lagos with 170, Ogun with 108, Ebonyi with 49, Edo with 33, Rivers State with 30, Abuja, that's the Federal Capital Territory, with 26, Jigawa with 26, Delta 20, Anambra 17, Gombe 16, Kano 16, Imo State 15, and our own Abia State. 14 cases were reported yesterday. Borno fought 11, Oyo with 11, Plateau with 8, Kebbi with 6, Kaduna with 6, Ondo 4, Niger 2, Katsina 2, Osun 1, Ekiti 1, Kwara 1, and Nasarawa 1. So those are the figures released by the NCDC yesterday. 79,000 948 samples have been tested. Today on the program, we have the chairman of the Inter-Ministerial Committee on the Control of COVID-19 in Abia State. Join us on the program, Barrister Chris Ezem. He's also the Secretary to Abia State Government. Glad to have you join us this morning on the program, Barrister.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's begin the conversation. We got a release this morning about the government's continuation of distribution of palliatives. Can you give us an insight into that?
Yes, it's an ongoing process. We've been on it, distributing palliatives to the vulnerable and the less privileged, and we are continuing with that process. And basically, if you follow the trend, sometime last week, we distributed to the 17 local governments palliatives to be distributed downline the government. And today, we are continuing with some churches, and those list of churches that are 40 have been rolled out, and we'll take them back. So we are in the same process, the ongoing process of palliatives by the other people.
Interesting. And on Sunday, you visited your team visited some churches in Abia State, and you weren't so happy with the result. What happened, and what will be your next step?
Yes. You will recall that as part of our partial lockdown, that we permitted and authorized churches to reopen, but subject to some protocols. Those protocols include that churches must not be more than 60 per string, and then for those with two, not more than 2 per pew, and then you must ensure that everybody is on face mask, and then you must ensure that the basic hygiene with respect to wash hands, with respect to sanitize after are done on entrance. So I decided as the chairman of the committee to take an on-the-spot look for myself. And then arriving some of the churches, I found out that one, the numbers were overwhelming, and two, not even the minimum protocol of face masks. And I've read the health facts. I need to continue this week across the state. And then anybody who found, anywhere who found, let me just find one thing. Since I have pardoned those ones last week, I've said it's going to be anybody found again, including putting our first release, we won't fail to seal up that church immediately. And if we seal up any church, it will be indefinite.
Interesting. So that's a note of warning coming from the government to those churches found in the guidelines.
We are not ready to compromise anything. We don't want to make the churches a veritable ground for spreading COVID-19.
All right. I would like to take you on the issue of people on the street of Abia State. Both capitals, commercial capitals, that's Abia, and also the government capital in Umuahia. We still have people walking on the street that are not complying to those directives. The use of the face mask, and also the social distancing, which is 2 meters. That's about 6 feet from the next person. I don't know how you want to react to this, Barrister.
I agree with you. If you follow my recent question, you would observe that we're taking the enforcement to make it more effective down to the local government. And then I have addressed the local government chairman across the local government 2 days ago, and I've said to them clearly to see and enforce all government directives, particularly as it affects face masks. Anybody who gets not wearing face masks on the street of Abia State, arrest the person and move to mobile court. That's what they're going to do now. We'll start arresting and we'll transfer it to mobile court for prosecution.
So it's no longer business as usual if you're not using your face mask
not
on the street of Umuahia and Abba.
You can see our numbers right, so no business as usual again.
Okay. And also the issue of interstate ban. There is still a ban on the movement to other states and also into Abia State, but we still have movement from those states bordering Abia State into the to and fro movement. People traveling from Abia State to those states, and also people coming into the state despite this ban.
we are reinforcing our border closure. We are tightening our borders. We are strengthening our enforcement team at the borders to ensure that they become more effective. And some borders will be blocked permanently. We are not leaving anything on top. We are not leaving on our own. We will continue to arrest any vehicle, interstate vehicle coming into Abia with passengers. We won't tolerate that until the determined to man their borders effectively.
All right, I would like to take you on specifics now. Some churches are coming out to say we have a very big auditorium, and it will be good if the government extends the 50 congregants per stream of service to them, probably because after obeying the social distancing rule, they still have enough space to occupy more congregants. I don't know how you want to react to that also, Barrister Chris Ezen.
It will be abused. It will be abused. We are not going to do that because we've seen it that just this measure we have, directives we have given, have not been obeyed to the latter. So we are not going to extend any number beyond. For now, we can't do that, and not with the rate of community spread we have now. We can't do that.
All right.
We can't do that.
Are we going to have the schools reopen soon? And if it is
No.
coming soon, how soon?
No, not now. Not now.
Okay. Just a moment now. We will get back to you. We need to take a breather now. It is still Abia State COVID-19 update, the third edition for the week, live on several radio stations in the state: BCA FM, Flow FM, Vision Africa Radio, Buzz FM, and Real FM. And of course, we've been talking to the Secretary to Abia State Government, who also doubles as the chairman of the Interministerial Committee on COVID-19, Barrister Chris Ezen. We take a breather now. When we return, we take your questions. You can drop messages on 0906 510 8289. 0906 510 8289. You can also call 0808 182 6949. 0811 605 2949.
This is Abia COVID-19 update.
Abia COVID-19 update.
Well, it is still Abia State COVID-19 update, Wednesday edition, which is the third edition for the week. The program runs Mondays through Fridays. And of course, the program is live on several radio stations: BCA FM, Flow FM, Vision Africa Radio, Buzz FM, and Real FM. Now, the government did invited some more churches to the Abia State Government Food Bank, which is located in the office of the wife of the governor at the government house in Umuahia, to collect food items for distribution to the affected members. And I'm going to reel out the names of the churches. The name of the churches rather this morning, from tomorrow, Thursday, 11th of June 2020, in continuation of government's efforts to cushion the effect of the restrictions necessitated by COVID-19 on vulnerable persons in the state, especially those particularly hit hard by the well-intended restrictions. The government invited these churches that I will be, reading out the names couple of minutes now, and the food items for distribution is for the affected members. the vulnerable persons, affected members of those churches. So from tomorrow, Thursday, 11th of June 2020, the following churches from 11 a.m. To send representatives to the government house. That's the office of the wife of the governor. Church of Christ, Omega Power Ministry, that's the OPM. Christian Pentecostal Mission, that's the CPM. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Jehovah Witness, God's Kingdom Society, Scripture Union, Fireline Ministry, Streams of Joy Ministry, Living Word Ministry, Christ Apostolic Church, Christ Ascension Church, Mountain of Fire and Miracles, MFM, Unity Church of Practical Christianity, Baptist Church, Spiritual Kingdom Church of Christ, First African Church Mission, Aboso Apostolic Faith Church, Watchman Catholic Charismatic Renewal Movement, and Apostolic Faith Church. That's 20 churches that will be receiving palliatives from the government tomorrow. And on Friday, more churches. On Monday, the June 15 to more churches. I'm going to reel out those churches that will participate in that exercise tomorrow on the program. We have 20 of them also that will participate in that tomorrow. But I should also do that of Friday now. Friday, June 12, 2020 at 11 a.m. also. Faith Tabernacle Congregation, the Salvation Army, Lord's Treasure Based Ministry, Brotherhood of Cross and Star, Blessed Chapel International, Blessed Chapel Church, Upper Room Assembly, Redeemed People Mission, Overcomers Christian Mission, Bible Missionary Church of Nigeria Incorporation, Fulfilled Apostolic Gospel Church, Jesus Fire Deliverance Ministry, Sanctified Vessels Assembly, Zion Christian Hope Assembly, Christian Fishermen Club International, John 3:26. Okay, John 3:26 Ministries, Christ Universal Emmanuel Healing Church, Triumphant Revival Church, and the Church of God Seventh Day. So those are the churches that will participate on Friday. So my churches will come up on Monday, June 15, 2020. So I will open the phone lines for you to participate this morning on the program. Just quickly, you have questions concerning the restriction order compliance level in Abia State. The right time for you to bring up your questions now. The lines are very much open. 0808 182 6949 or 0811 605 2949. Also drop messages on 0906 510 8289. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Michael.
Yes, good morning.
Is the SSG there with you?
No, the SSG is not here. He entered a meeting just a couple of minutes ago.
Okay, sir. Please, I wanted to say hi to him, but I want to appreciate the government of Abia State for being proactive in terms of palliative, like the ones you just mentioned. I believe that the palliative is just for most vulnerable ones amongst us. I see other individuals that can help to assist. Then concerning the coronavirus in Abia State, it has come to the state. If our governor should test positive, like he said that it's not a death sentence, we all should join hands together. Though I pray for him always, likewise others are praying for him for comfort. But we should know that coronavirus has come to stay now. It has come to stay in Nigeria. So everybody is supposed to be proactive in whatever things we are doing. And we should stop stigmatizing people about the issue of anybody that tested positive. That's why most people are afraid to go for testing. And I'm pleading with the federal government, if it is possible, let them bring the more test kits to states, not only in Nigeria State, so that because of the population of the country, we have more than 200 million Nigerians. But we've not tested up to 20 million Nigerians or 50 or 100 million Nigerians. So you cannot find out. So they should help us. COVID-19 is not a death sentence. God will help us and will not record any deaths in Abia State. Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution on the SMS line. Please, you need to come to hospital on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays to see social distancing is being practiced. You wonder how did these people manage to break our security officer to come into Abia. Okay, that's a message there without a name. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Michael.
You're welcome. Good morning.
Yeah, it's Alvan. I'm calling you from Bend.
You're welcome.
Yeah, just like the message you read just now. That's the problem. The porous nature of our border and people not helping to stop this. I don't believe that this disease has come to stay. I still believe that we can still control it if we do the right thing. If you go around the marketplaces, you see people behaving as if nothing is happening. In fact, I have noticed that a whole lot of people don't listen to radio and they don't even know what is going on. So if there are means to go back to the rural areas, marketplaces, begin to ask people, inform people the importance of listening to radio and knowing what is happening. The Abia State Orientation Agency, I think this should be their first task to ensure that people really follow what government is doing so that they will know what they will do. It's quite unfortunate, and it pains me so much the effort people put every afternoon, morning, evening, talking about this, and people still behave the way they are behaving. That is the problem. I commend that the state government for at least cushioning the effect of this problem by continuous giving out palliative. Let the churches take this thing to the people it's meant for. Have a nice day, Michael.
Thank you, Alvan.
This is Abia COVID-19 update.
Abia COVID-19 update.